So I think the president needs to be very careful. When he came to Githunguri, the last time he visited Githunguri, he pronounced himself and said, I support your milk sector, and I'm going to give you 25 milk coolers. And everybody was clapping for him, cheering. 1.5 years down the line, the coolers have never been delivered. Nobody has ever come to tell us what happened after the president promised coolers. Yes, I have. I've even written a letter. I've written an official letter to the relevant ministry to ask, where are the coolers?
And what is the response?
I have even visited the former minister in charge of cooperative. I went to his office to ask, where are the coolers that the president promised 1.5 years ago?
What was the answer?
That is why now whenever he's speaking and mentions something and he had promised and he has not delivered, people are getting upset.
What was the response, Mheshimiwa Mushamba?
I was told that they are going to consult the presidency and get back to me. I wrote a letter and I followed with a physical meeting. Yes, I followed even during the budget making system. And the money that was supposed to be for the milk revitalization program was in the budget.
Was it not specific to Githunguri?
It was written to us, to many areas where, you know, the milk coolers were supposed to be delivered. Because I think it's not only in Githunguri.
Githunguri was there?
Yes, it was there. Gatodo was there. Everywhere he has ever promised. So what happened after that? What happened after that? You know, when you write a letter to the ministry, you make a physical follow-up, even to the minister, and then you're told, wait. You see, those are some of the things that are making people feel like when the president is speaking about a project or a promise, it is just a hot air. Because it's not going to happen. And this is something that is very sensitive. We must make sure that the presidency carries with it the credibility and the believability that is supposed to be. And I think this is a mess that is given to the president on a hot plate by his handlers. His handlers have failed him. The communicators around him have failed him, because it only makes 2 calls for you to follow up on milk coolers and get to know where are they, and then you give an official statement. So that is why when he mentioned the affordable housing in Embu, people went wild. When he mentioned She and Sha, people went wild. And they will continue going wild as long as those promises that he has promised have not been delivered.
You know, the thing is, let me tell you something. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I don't think, Honorable Wamuchomba, you are elected. You are paid a salary to serve the public. And what your issue should be is trying to resolve the solution. I know I have times when I have, the president has said something, I have taken that clip and put it on a letter and did it verbatim on a letter. And I go to the head of public service and I say, the president said this. It is your job to implement it.
Because you have access to the head of public service.
That's when, if you send that letter, they will act on it. In fact, I sent the letter and it was acted on. You send, if it's the National Treasury, you send to the National Treasury and immediately they will act on it. So yes, there are people who are supposed to be listening to any of the president's pronouncements, and then they are supposed to act. They should swing into action. It's a directive. It's an executive directive. So actually, you're right. The people who work for the president have failed him.